here because I have an unstoppable love for my precious Palestinian brothers and sisters. And when you love people, you hate the fact that they're being treated unjustly and unfairly. So when it comes to genocide, when it comes to ethnic cleansing, when it comes to apartheid, that's true anywhere in the world, any color, any gender, any sexual orientation, any nation. But we're talking about our precious Palestinian brothers and sisters and siblings in Gaza and the West Bank. I come from a black people who've been hated and terrorized and traumatized for 400 years, and yet taught the world so much about love and freedom and wounded healing. So my starting point is to applaud each and every one of my brothers and sisters and siblings for standing here. Because we're in it, not tied to an election or some Machiavellian politics or some utilitarian calculus. But we're here because we love oppressed people, and in this case, it's Palestine.
Yes.
It could be any oppressed people. It could be Jews in Germany. It could be landless workers in Brazil.
Yes.
It could be brothers and sisters in Haiti. But we live in an American empire that has such unbelievable spiritual decay and moral deterioration, they think they can reproduce themselves with a level of hypocrisy and mendacity and criminality and get away with it. And we're simply here to say, chickens come home to roost.
Right.
You're going to reap what you sow. Sooner or later, your lies and your crimes will be revealed and disclosed. Because truth crushed the earth will rise again, and truth is bigger than all of us, but it has something to do with the suffering of those who find themselves in places and predicaments that the great Frantz Fanon called the wretched of the earth, and we are in solidarity with them.
Yes. Yes.
So when we talk about this two-party system, it's just part of a predatory capitalist network obsessed with short-term gain, driven by an organized greed that will weaponize hatred, that will somehow think that the masses, the poor and working people here and around the world will not raise their voices, and we say, get off the crack pipe. We'll raise our voices as long as we have vocal cords. Because that's what it means to be a decent human being. Some sense of integrity and honesty and decency and courage. And when we look at our politicians, we see a combination of empire, a combination of organized greed. They're cowardly, conformist, complacent. We shatter that cowardliness. We shatter that complacency. We shatter that accommodation. Not in the spirit of self-righteousness, but simply saying we want to bear a witness, and we speak not just to ourselves, not just to those who march today, not just those in the Western Hemisphere. We speak to people all around the world, the global South, to connect with the best of those who came before, and to make sure our children and children's children all around the world can see examples and have some sense of a better future. Last but not least, we do it with a smile.
That's right.
Because we speak directly to our precious Palestinians right now and say to them, we will never abandon you. We stand with you. And we see your grace, we see your dignity with your victory signs, even given the IDF terror coming at you. That kind of human spirit can never be crushed.
Never.
And I know on an intimate terms that my great-grandfather was a slave in this empire. And part of his legacy, and part of his wife, my great-great-grandmama's legacy, is at work in me. And that's where I get some of the source of my love to love others, and integrity to talk about integrity, and be in solidarity with people around the world. So when we march today in Chicago, we're going to march with style, with a smile and remembering our Palestinian brothers and sisters, male, female, but especially the precious and priceless children.